Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another DPL video. We got DPL semis going up against Jascha of the Natures Madmen. Jascha's having a really good season. He's 5-0. So just like JCM Shadow when I played him, we're playing another 5-0 coach. And he's 5-0 all in SV. So this is his tier. He's doing really good in this tier. And yeah, this is semifinals. Our team is unfortunately down right now, 1-3. I'm recording this Sunday and I'm playing later today. We're down 1-3, and my game is slated to be game 8. So I'm hoping by the time it gets to my game, the series is not over for them, like for them winning. It physically can't be like over for us in terms of us winning, but it can be 4-3 with me being game 8. So that would obviously be the ideal scenario if my teammates win the next, 3 games. But hopefully it's either 3-4 or 4-3, so this game does have some sort of like implication. If their team does unfortunately end up winning by the time I get to play, I'm still gonna try my hardest to win the game, but it would just suck that that it wouldn't really mean anything. So looking at his team, he's got Tornadus Therian, which is his Terra Captain, Excalibur, Iron Treads, Slowking, Galar, Rotomwash, Quillfish, Hisui, Mischievous, and Carbing Terra. So I'm using the Zaru Terra team instead of the Sneasler Terra team this time, and I think Zarude has a really good matchup here. I think if people don't think Zarude is absolutely broken as a Terra Captain, they're not really using it correctly. So talking about his Terra Captain of Torn, I think at first glance it makes a lot of sense for him to be Terra Ground here. Terra Ground hits my middle 3 Pokemon, Bolt, Crown, Tensacruel, and I suppose Bastiodon as well, for super effective damage, and then all he needs is a flying move, and he hits pretty much everything on the team. Terra Ground also avoids Thunderclap from Raging Bolt, so I think Terra Ground makes the most sense. And with that in mind, I had a Zarude set that I built pretty early into the week that was literally just 6-0ing mocks. Like the second it came in, it would just win the mock. I think the first 6 or 7 mocks, it was going crazy stupid. But then I mocked someone, I think it was, might have been Gypsy King, I don't know, but he brought Terra Fairy Tornadus, and that pretty much stopped my Zarude set from doing anything because I was mono knockoff as my attack, because I really thought Terra Ground made the most sense. But with Terra Fairy Tornadus, he could just infinitely switch it in versus my Zarude, and my Zarude would not be able to make any progress whatsoever, and this Torn would just chip my team down with Terra Blast over and over in U-turn, and then I would lose the game. So I made one adjustment to the Zarude set, and that is I put Petal Blizzard over Substitute. Petal Blizzard is just so I can do a bit more damage to that Terra Fairy Tornadus if it does end up coming. If it ends up being Terra Ground or some other Terra, I'm going to be a little bit salty that it's not Substitute, because I think Substitute versus anything not Terra Fairy would make this set literally just 6-0 lead. I'm like not even kidding, as long as I avoid like a trick or something. Because with my investment, I am able to substitute on Slowking Galar with a Sludge Bomb, unless he's like max special attack. I can sub on Rotom, I can sub on Quillfish, I can sub on Mischievous, and then with the Poke Up I can obviously sub on like Treads too. And I'm just worried that the Quillfish will have Pain Split, and I don't have sub. That was a really good reason to why sub was nice, to avoid Pain Split. So if he does end up having Pain Split, it's going to be a bit troubling. That's like probably the one thing that can kind of stop my Zarude set from going crazy, is like Haze Pain Split or Pain Split Taunt or something. Or if the Torn is obviously Terra Fairy, that would be the other thing. So, and then we have a Specs Raging Bolt. So the team changed a little bit. Again, when I had Substitute over Petal Blizzard, I was eject button on Bolt because I was sending in versus the Rotom Wash, and then it would basically tell me right away if he's like a trick set, because if he Volt Switches or if he Hydro Pumps, my eject button pops, and I can go into Zarude and click Substitute because he can't be Trick. He can have Trick, but he's clicking an attacking move. He's locked into an attacking move, so it would give me a free Substitute with Zarude. But again, if that Torn is Terra Fairy, then it wouldn't really be as good. So instead I changed Bolt to Specs. Specs Draco Meteor. Okay, one, he's not going to have Carping. Okay, I can just rule that Mon out right away. It's just not a Mon. Specs Draco Meteor, if he's not Terra Fairy Torn, it kills Torn, Bax, Rotom, Quillfish, and then it'll do about 70 to Treads, even though it's resisted. And then if Slowking is not a Solvus, it should two-shot Slowking as well. So he literally just does not have a switch into Draco Meteor if the Torn is not Fairy. Now, if it is Fairy, Electric move is not a bad click from Bolt, but I do have to kill Treads first. I do think Treads is going to come in early because Treads is very problematic for my team. If you look, all he needs on Treads is Ice coverage, Ice Spinner, and Earthquake. It hits everything on the team. It does a lot of damage. You could have Rapid Spin as a move and then some filler move as last, or maybe like a Hazard or something. I don't know. But I really have to deal with Treads early because that is probably the toughest thing for my team to switch into, believe it or not. As you can see, like I kind of designed this whole team so everything can do over half to Tread. So I want to get at my rocks early with Landorus so I can try to get him to spin on my anticipated switch, but I stay in and just do a lot of damage to Treads. For example, like he probably would expect Tentacruel to switch out, but I'm Shuka Berry, so I will just stay in and Surf. If he Rapid Spins, then I can just 2-hit KO him, and I get rid of the Treads for basically not much. Or Landorus, I can eat an Ice Spinner and I can just confidently Earthquake. The only like tricky part would be if Crown is in, I'd have to land a Focus Blast. It always OHKOs him unless he's like Assault Vest, but it's just landing the Focus Blast. Everything else, and then I guess Draco too, but everything else has reliable ways to just do a lot of damage to Treads. So, but yeah, Tentacruel is SPDF. It's mostly going to be my initial Torn switch in, and then just knock Flip Turn is nice for momentum. Rapid Spin is there just in case he tries to Hazard Sack me with Killfish. Landorus' main priority is going to be to get those rocks and just U-turn out. Again, he does have Spinner, he does have like a Rotom, so Landorus isn't going to be like killing a lot of things this game, but if it can get up rocks early, then he's basically did his job. He actually there helps with Ice Spinner as well as potential Ice Shard from backs. Crown is probably my initial, or not my initial, like my main win condition, or one of my main win conditions. I would have argued that Zarude was also a win condition, but because Terra Fairy Tornadus is a possibility, it won't be a win condition as long as the Torn is alive. So, but Crown, if I do get the agility policy off, it has a pretty good chance of just sweeping the game with just stab. And then again, Focus Blast, I would have to hit the Treads, or hopefully if it's dead in the game, then I don't have to worry about hitting and I can just kill it with like Sword Power or something. Iron Valiant's really solid here, just stab, Shadow Ball, boost your speed. Now, I don't anticipate this set to be like a late game sweeper just to win the game. I do think Valiant might have to come in early because he has things like booster speed, but possibility on Treads, or Dragon Dance on Baxcalibur, where I have to send in Valiant to revenge it. But that's not a big deal because Valiant still naturally outspeeds everything besides Tornadus, and I have a couple of switch-ins to Torn before I have to like start basically sacking things. Like Tentacruel can take a couple hits. Zarude, if I knock off Tornadus' item, you know, a Hurricane or a Bleak Wind is only doing like 25 to 30 to this guy because I'm so SPDF. So I can handle Torn. I don't think it's gonna get out of you know, hand too crazy unless like he gets like a plot up with like Terra Fairy, then it could be a bit troubling. But I think I'll be able to handle it. So if I have to send in Valiant early in the game, like early to mid game, it's not the end of the world. So I do think these bottom two guys have a good chance of winning. Or the Zarude set can honestly just win if he just under prepares for it and doesn't have a ton for the bulk up double healing set. So that is the team. I'm going to go into the live battle. I want to give a quick shout out to, of course, everyone, my teammates and my captains helping me as usual. But then we also had additional support. Gypsy mocked and helped me. Addison mocked and helped me. Gorex mocked and helped me. And then I believe Shadow also gave prep advice. I believe those were the four besides like my regular teammates and captains. So thank you guys some for the help. Hopefully I can do us proud here and come away with the dub. I'll see you guys in the live battle. Peace. Alright, boys and girls, we are here for Game 8 versus Jascha. So the series is actually 4-3. Our team is winning, so a win here would put us into finals. A loss would send us into tiebreak. So hopefully we can get this dub here. It is unfortunately Terra Ground Torn, so I wish I had Substitute, man. That is brutal. Oh, but it is what it is. So can you link, please? Yeah, man, if I had sub, I think I would have been way better off here, but hey, we'll see what we can do here. So I'm gonna leave it Zarude here. I think I can stay in versus pretty much anything except Rotom Wash. There's the Tornadus, so I am literally just gonna Terrastalize and click Knock Off, I think is my best play. It's probably gonna U-turn. It's all good here though. We'll get an item for basically free. Even if he's like specs Focus Blast. I live it. He's not gonna have Focus Blast though. He's probably gonna have Cane, Terra Blast, U-turn, and another move. Life Orb. Good to know. So he is actually booster speed. I wonder if he's Iron Defense. I'm gonna bulk up here. No, he just Ice Spinners. So let me knock off here. He goes for a substitute, so he's gonna be the Endeavor set. Sub Endeavor is his move here. So how do I want to deal with that? Do I want Zarut to get low? He's gonna be Endeavor. DT Endeavor. 8 PP. So let me think here. I'm gonna click knock off again here. And I'm just gonna spam jungle healing. Like, it doesn't matter, he can't do anything to me. And that's my play. He's gonna run out of Endeavors before I run out of jungle healing, so I'm okay here. Okay, so I gotta kill him on a turn that he doesn't Endeavor. Let's knock off here. That's fine. I can jungle healing on a lot of things. In comes Torn. He's Life Orb. So Hurricane will kill me, for sure. Let me see. Tornadus. Life Orb. Yeah, Hurricane and Bleakwind both kill me. I can go Tentacruel. Let's pivot Tentacruel. Holy crap. Yeah, I'm just gonna knock off. I get an item here. And now I'll flip turn. He can knock me low, but I got rid of his item, and then I can go into Mr. Raging Bolt here and click Draco Meteor. So I'm gonna click Draco here, and this should get a kill. He goes for the U-turn pivot. Okay, so yeah, he's Citrus Berry. He's gonna know that I'm Specs, but that's not a switch in no more. So I'm gonna make the play into Zarud here. Let's see what he goes for. Just chilies, that's fine. I get more leftovers. I actually think I live a Bleakwind. Modest Bleakwind Storm. It does 29 to 34. Does Petal Storm kill him? Huh. I think he's gonna U-turn. I don't think he's gonna stay in. I'm gonna jungle healing. Yeah, that does nothing. I'm gonna spam it. I'm getting a little recovery and he can miss, so I'm okay here. I understand he can crit, but it's my best play. Okay, now Baxcalibur is interesting. I can go Iron Crown here. I'm gonna keep this boy, I think. Do I want to keep this guy? Let's go Crown here. Yeah, he goes right for Glaive Rush. That does nothing. What the hell? Well, he doesn't have a resist besides Rotom, so I'll just get some chip on that guy. 4. Holy crap, is that Assault Vest? Holy crap. Okay, so I'm going to make the Landorus play here because I want to get my Stealth Rock up. Okay, so he's not Assault Vest. Good to know. Let's get up the rocks. We'll see if I'm faster or not. And this is all really good for my Valiant endgame. This rocks. He is just gonna do that. Okay. Let's U-turn. I think he's gonna pump here or Volt. I think Tentacruel's kind of useless. Let's go Tentacruel. Hey, Volt switches. I kind of wanted him to kill me there, but it is what it is. Yeah, let's just flip turn. He'll kill me. That's fine. Good to know he screens Rotom. He's Boots, actually. Okay, he's Boots. Let me check how much Baxcalibur does to Zarude. Actually, let me check how much he did to Crown. He did 28, so that was like a low roll from Adamant. How much did he do to Zarude? He can kill Zarude with Glaive. I think my play is just Crown again. Let's go for that. Now he goes into Slowking Galar. So he's gonna Chilly Reception here, I think, into Baxcalibur. So I need to guard versus that. So one thing I could do is just click Agility to not let Baxcalibur in. Yeah, let's do that. Let's see what he brings in here. Goes back into Rotom. Pump Volt Switch. Does he just pump Volt Switch? Oh shit, hold on, I have a phone call. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Pump Volt Switch is his last, right? I don't need health on Landorus, so I'm gonna go Landorus here. Okay, he tries the Volt Switch. Reflect is gonna wear off next turn. So let's just U-turn. And I'm gonna go Crown again. I'm trying to guard versus Baxcalibur coming in. Holy shit, he doesn't have Hydro Pump. Okay, let's go Zarude here. And let's start bulking up. Okay, surely I live here. Should I go for another bulk up? +1. So he would do around 40. No, another bulk up would be a troll. I think I don't know if I'm faster or not. That's the problem. So let me jungle healing once and see if I'm faster. Okay, so I am faster. It does 37. But now I can knock off here. I could also bulk up again, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to knock off here. Get rid of this thing's boots and limit this guy's switch-ins. So now do I want to save this guy? I believe I do. He's clicking Glaive Rush here. It would be an absolute crazy play to go hard Valiant here. I don't think I can do that. This thing is wall by Landorus. I think the play is Iron Crown. I mean, I died. Glaive Rush kills something unless I go Valiant here. What's the sack here? Is it Raging Bolt? Or is it Crown? It's gotta be Crown. Crown's not gonna do much with... Yeah, that's fine. Crown wasn't gonna do much there. So, yeah, I'm gonna go Valiant here and show my booster and just click Moonblast. That does a lot of damage. Even if he's Scarf though, I kill him. Okay, so he makes another double. Okay. So again, he's going to... I just go to Root here. Even if he chilies... No, he Trick Rooms. I had Jungle Healing here. Yeah, that doesn't do enough. Let me bulk up once. I think he's gonna Pain Split here, if I had to guess. So I kind of want to just go Bolt here and click and get my kill, right? Let's go Bolt. He just goes for Haze. I could actually just click Volt Switch here. He does have Torn. Nah, Draco gets a kill. Let's go Draco. I don't want to give him a free switch. Down goes Tornadus. Bang. It's looking like this game's probably over. Valiant outspeeds everything. In comes a Rotom again. But I know Rotom... I know it can't do anything to Zarude, so I just get my free bulk ups. Yeah, I think this game's over. Let me Jungle Healing. Trick Rooms, that's fine. I'm gonna Jungle Healing again. I'm just gonna bulk up again. And once Trick Room is over, the game is over. So he's gonna Haze here. So I'm gonna bulk up one more time. And then Knockoff should kill him. I'm just trying to Petal Blizzard here and knock him out, and that should be the game. So we do take the game, guys, and we do beat Jascha and go to 7-0, and our team is in the finals for DPL. So thank you guys so much for watching the battle. I'll see you guys for finals. Peace.